afternoon baseball here on the show. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. German Marquez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Now into the box, Mookie Betts. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
To the plate now, Justin Turner hit in the air down the right field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Slow little roller to third. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Corey Seager. Previous history with German Marquez. He hasn't had much success. Just 2 for 11. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw in time and the side is retired. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. It's the Dodgers nothing, Rockies coming up. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Now to the plate, here is Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Here it comes. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. High in the air down the right field line. The next 0-2. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Kershaw is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls in the strike. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's totaled 18 hits in 63 at-bats. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Just hung in there on that one. Owings leads off first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
That pitch. The catcher, Will Smith.
Next to stand in is Will Smith. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
In now, A.J. Pollock as he lifts it in the air to right field. Blackmon is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Next up is Max Muncy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1 left for L.A. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's 0 for 4.
C.J. Cron.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Pollock on the run. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
The 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now the first pitch. Colton Welker is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you could put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Ready with the 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Rockies strand 1. Will move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Chris Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. Tapia is there, and he has it for the first out. So next to bat will be Mookie Betts, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. First pitch of the AB now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Owings is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 down and a runner at first, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. He's set. Here it comes. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And next it'll be a good hitting pitcher, Herman Marquez. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty with one gone. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's popped up. Turner in foul ground, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Chris Owings is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit well towards the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Ryan McMahon is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Number 24, Ryan McMahon.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll show bunt and come up empty. It's strike 1.
Hey, here's where he steps out a second, collects his thoughts, and tries to get a pitch over the heart of the plate that he knows he can get down.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Seager gets his lead at first. Nobody out. To first. The second for 1. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Scorched to third. Fielded cleanly. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. Nothing doing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Now the 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And there's one away. Trevor Story steps in now. Struck out in his first at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's C.J. Cron now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Now a throw over, and they get dirty, but he's back in safely. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. To the left side, but it's well foul. On the ground for Seager, might get a pair. There's one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate is A.J. Pollock. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Hit hard towards the hole. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Fouled off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
A bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Chris Taylor. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
At the plate, Clayton Kershaw, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more on opening day after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hit to short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting,
Next to hit is Colton Welker. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Flew out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. The 1-1 home. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run there for Mookie. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate, but the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. Popped him up. Prone has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to bat, Corey Seager. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. A shot down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's now 1-0 LA. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, German Marquez. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Count remains at 0-2. This is line to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
At the plate now, Raimel Tapia. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. So a runner at first now with one away, and next to bat it'll be Chris Owings. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
1-2 now. Tapia, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Trevor Story as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Here now is Will Smith. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Hit to third. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Digging in will be Max Muncy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Dustin May is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 85, Dustin May.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Crone. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
2 balls and a strike to C.J. Crone.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
One out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Turner's got it, and there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Ryan McMahon in his career versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Comes set, the 0-1. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Betts has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robert Stevenson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Josh Fuentes is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. A dive. He's got it. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Edwin Rios will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 43, Edwin Rios.
And now the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And that's the second out. Mookie Betts back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. Now here's the first offering. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
The pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Tapia's in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they lead it 1-0.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the former number 1 overall pick from 2007, David Price. Now into the box is Josh Fuentes. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. So 1-2. Hard hit to first. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple. Ready now is Raimel Tapia. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest.
High and deep to right center. Back goes Betts at the track. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he's in safely at third as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chris Owings is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now.
The right fielder, Charlie.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. But it's offline. He scores. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Trevor Story is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs. Scott Oberg comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Turner swings, and it's a very well-hit ball to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Michael Givens comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. First pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. A purple and black crowd of 50,000 plus on their feet now in Denver. And it's fouled away. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Stepping in now, Will Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder to the track. Out of here. Back-to-back home runs, and they've taken the lead. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken a 1-run lead. Carlos Estevez takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. Owings will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies 2. So now here is C.J. Cron. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Elias Diaz comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Number 3 will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And he fouls this one off. Slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Last strike now for Colorado. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Los Angeles Dodgers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. David Price claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kenley Jansen earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,897. The Rockies thank you for joining us here today. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.